Okay, this little video I'm about to make um, is just sharing some light on something that's been happening a lot lately, and I'm excited about it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's not all to it. But anyway, let me just get into it. Um, so lately, a lot of celebrities and things have been, traveling to Africa, South Africa, most of them. And I'm happy in everything that they are trying to experience, and the motherland and the culture, the people, and the special everything that Africa have, like natural resources and just like abundance of worth that Africa have. But I can't help but think like Africa is not just South Africa. It's one country in Africa. South Africa is. So going to South Africa and coming back and saying, I've been to Africa, I've been to Africa. I just feel like it's nice that you have been to, that you've visited one country in Africa, but it's a whole continent and it has different countries in there, different traditions, cultures, people. I mean, so Africa is not just one country. So it's nice that they're going to South Africa, but to me, it seemed like they're going to any country in Europe or something where it's almost like you're seeing the same thing that you are accustomed to seeing. Go to different places. South Africa is like a mixture of like white Africans and black Africans. So it's like you're still, seeing the same things. Go to other places in Africa, experience different culture and different things. But anyways, so like I said, I'm happy that this is a new wave. I mean, they're even wearing like African clothing, admiring African arts, and everybody's getting their braids and things going on right now. Like, I mean, it's hot being African or representing Africa or whatnot. I don't know if it's the Wakanda movie or whatever the case is, but whatever it is, we will settle for something that we want our brothers and sisters, especially, to go back to the motherland to see what it's about, where it all started, so that way they can be paying attention to what's on TV, because TV lied to you. Like, TV will not give you everything that you need to know. They will give you what they want you to see, and that's sick, sad, disease ravaged, like all kinds of negative stuff. So when you can go for yourself and see, you will be aware of really what's going on, and not be, and be in the know, instead of being in your little box and think, oh, I can't go to Africa, because nah, you have to go and see for yourself. But what I'm saying is, South Africa is not the entire Africa. If you go to South Africa, say I've been to South Africa, not Africa as a whole. It's almost like if you live in America, if you haven't been to New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Atlanta, you just been in one state, you have no idea as to how the other people are living in those states or how they go about doing things, because you're just accustomed to the one state that you were in. Same with Africa. If you're trying to experience Africa, try to go different places and see what the people are like and things like that. So with that being said, I did my little research on the countries in Africa, because it never late to learn or early. You can be small and learn, and you can be old and still learn. So let me help us all with countries in Africa. First of all, I will tell you guys there are 54 countries in Africa. Yeah, 54. And within those 54 countries, there are counties. Like you live in Atlanta, Georgia, or you live in Dakota, like just different counties and stuff. So imagine 54 countries, but within those 54 countries, they have different counties within their country. So it could be over 23 counties or whatever the case is. people that will practice different things. Like one county, the people might be doing like something different compared to the other county or their way of life. So you can expect somebody that's probably living in another county to understand the way of life of somebody that living in another county, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But anyways, so, and I even researched that the original name of Africa was called Akabuten or Akabutland. And I will spell it for you, but what it actually means is mother of mankind. So let me spell it so that way when you do your Google search or whatever, you can know how to type the word in. It's actually ALKEBULAN. ALKEBULAN. Mother of mankind. That was the first name of Africa. But you know. But anyways, it's Africa instead of Akabuden. It's okay. We still know. That's why we need to research and do things so we learn about different things and not be naive or ignorant about things, you know. And people, ignorant is really not a bad word. Ignorant is when you don't know something. Sometimes we don't know things, but you have the ability to research and learn about stuff. So we can get out of our ignorance if we actually do research and find out things that we want to know about and we want to speak about, so that way when we're speaking about things, we won't sound so what's the word? Sound so dumb. Speaking about things that we know nothing about. So let's get to it. The countries in Africa: Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina, Burundi, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia.
Can you put on the fan?
You're not feeling well. The fan will make you feel sicker. Gabon.
I'm hot.
Gambia, Ghana. There's Guinea.
Mommy, please put on
There's Guinea-Bissau. Ivory Coast. Take off your long sleeve shirt.
It's not gonna work.
It will.
I tried it every day and it didn't work.
Try it.
I tried it every day.